What's up, YouTube? We're going to be crafting some titanium spirit shields, and by crafting I mean chaos spamming them until they're really good. Hopefully. I made this one like a little bit ago. I exalted spell damage, and then I was like, okay, I'll exalt it again. So I exalted mana. If I had hit T1%, it would have been a really, really good shield. But it's not good enough, so we have to start over. But the strategy is you more or less just chaos spam until you get over 300 plus ES, and then you check if it's hybrid plus whatever, and then you exalt. If you have to, but I will get there. If I see one that can be exalted, I'll tell you. Jacob's returning my empower I lent him. You're mostly looking at prefixes. Suffixes can always be redone later on as long as you have an open prefix to deal with it. Or suffix, sorry. You can always craft prefixes cannot be changed and scour off your suffixes if you need to. Seeing a lot of spell damage today, which is good. I've always wanted a really, really good spell damage shield, and I've never been able to make one. Spell damage on titanium spirit shields is incredibly rare for some reason. 55% spell damage. What tier is that? I don't know. I think that's like tier 3 or 4. My macro's not up. More spell damage, what the fuck? This could be the day, hang on. Let me get the macro running. The macro's called PV item info. What it does is it accesses your clipboard when you copy paste a weapon or a shield or whatever. You basically can paste it like that, so it's all it's accessing is that information on your clipboard. It looks up the rolls for you, tells you what tiers they are with a little overlay on your screen. That's out of game. This one only works in non-full screen mode. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's a good way to check yourself if you're not sure what the tiers of rolls are quite yet. You can like do quick checks. Sometimes it gets a little confused if there's like hybrid rolls involved, but usually it's pretty solid. Damn, that's really nice res, but shit prefixes. Like on this one, for example, it's T1 cold, T3 fire, T2 all res. What the fuck is up with that spell damage, dude? That's so weird. I never see spell damage on titanium spirit shields. These are i84 bases, by the way. Huh. Maybe they increased the chance to get spell damage on... Like, it felt like before they were weighted based on the implicits. Like, the fossilized spirit shields or whatever, they have 15% spell damage implicit, so it felt like they were easier to hit spell damage on for some reason. But now these feel like I'm hitting it way more often. That's double T1 suffix. I'm probably not gonna... If I get like a T1 int, T1 block, and T1, I don't know, all res or something, I might metacraft that shield. But it's gonna be a hard sell for me. I still want to finish the shield for Spider, but Spider is currently disassembled because my Zergle's Cranked Occultist is just tankier because you can't frost bomb the Zergle's damage or the Zergle's recharge, but you can frost bomb Spider Queen down to like 25% of my regen. Oh, damn it. So that's double T1 prefixes, that's T1%, T1 hybrid. The hybrid roll you can tell because it's a stun and block recovery. And the lowest hybrid, actually the highest hybrid roll is 56% on T1, so it would be 177 minus 56 is 122, so that's T1% as well. It divines higher, but the mana blocks the last prefix, so I can't exalt it. That could have been a triple T1 though, if I was able to exalt that. I guess I'd probably keep spell crit as my last suffix as well. Like any T1 res with T1 int, T1 block I'd keep to craft on. Like that's T1 block, it's 4 to 6%, it's T1 block. but it's a pretty rare roll to hit, and to hit the other two at the same time obviously is not that easy. 76% spell damage. That's tier 1 spell damage. I've never seen that before. Like, even when alteration spamming. That's so, like, what the fuck? And I've been crafting these for a long time. Many leagues now. +1 chaos gems. Oh yeah, they added the chaos gem levels to these now. I keep forgetting about that. It's another prefix you don't want. But I mean, I guess somebody might want it, maybe. If you like had an aura set up in your offhand, you could get +2 cold or something like that for your purity or whatever. So it's like, on ES gear you want the prefixes generally to be ES, because there's 3 different ones you can get: flat, percent, and hybrid. Fuck. It's T1, T2 again. No, it's not. Is it? 14% stun. It can't be. It's T2 hybrid, but it's 177. Huh. Well, either way, it's got life on it, so brick's the less prefix. More spell damage. Please stop being spell damage. I would take T1 spell damage as my last prefix instead of hybrid. That'd be really, really good for a wander. Any Crown of Eyes build wants spell damage on their shield, or any like caster CI build. 300 DS. Garbage. We are not having much luck here. But that's okay. Chaos is cheap as hell in standard right now, so we'll go ahead and waste it. Okay, so this is an Exalt target. It's got hybrid and percent and 2 res, so apparently don't have flame dash socketed, but I can go up here, craft on a suffix. It's like it has an open prefix for flat on it, so you just want to block the suffixes with something random, lightning res, whatever, and then you exalt it. And if you hit flat on it, you win the game. Or you hit mana and you cry. Guess what I exalted? Double T2 res, or T1 res, sorry. I guess to talk about other news, we got Twitch partnered, which is holy shit awesome. So appreciate all the support getting me to that point. We did it together. And what that actually means is I will be in a couple days when they finish processing the extra information they asked for. Like they came to me and they're like, alright, we're gonna take you, but you need to fill out this extra information. I was like, okay. So I gave them the information, and then in a couple days we'll get a subscriber button on Twitch, so you can subscribe for I think it's $5 a month, or if you have Amazon Prime you can subscribe for free. There's another Exalt target. Because with Amazon Prime you get once a month, you can do a free Twitch subscription for free. A free Twitch subscription for free. You can subscribe to one channel a month for free, basically. Again, open prefix, or block a random suffix. So if you have Amazon Prime, your parents have Amazon Prime or whatever, if you're in college, I believe you get Amazon Prime for free. 12 years. So you can do it that way, or you can just subscribe with your money. It's up to you. I would appreciate any more support. As always, it's a lot of res. But if you're not already following me on Twitch, the link is on the screen down here, I believe, and it's also in the description of the video. If you want to go follow me on Twitch, that would be amazing. And now that I'm partnered, I can actually like justify streaming more often, even though I have been streaming almost every day for a couple months now. Wow. What is that? So much res and spell damage, but like shitty yes. Yeah, it's pretty fun over there. 66% spell damage. What the fuck is happening today? It's like every other roll has spell damage. This is so weird. Like, I'm used to seeing maybe 20% max. I've never seen this many high damage rolls. Anyways. Yeah, follow me on Twitch. It's great. We'll keep crafting in the meantime, though. I'm probably gonna spend all of my chaos, because fuck it. For some reason, chaos are like 100 to 1x in standard right now, so they're really cheap to spam with, and it's fun, so might as well do it, right? And maybe we'll get lucky and create something worth more than what I'm spending, but so far it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying, but like, we just gotta believe. Da 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 da. Oh, what else is there? League's going pretty well. I started playing Hardcore League, Hardcore Legacy League, like, I don't know, a couple days ago. I opted out of the solo Self-Found character, so you'll be seeing videos of that character still coming out on YouTube every day, like once a day. I'll have episodes until I run out of episodes there. There's a 450 ES with int that'll sell. So that works. I totally forgot what I was doing. I opted out to play hardcore. I just wanted to experience the hardcore economy for once, just because I've never really experienced it before. Like, everything seems to sell at lower end gear because it's just people die, so they need more leveling gear. So it's like an actual sink of the economy. It's not like softcore, where eventually everybody has all the leveling twinked out gear they need and they don't lose it when they die. So it just kind of bloats the economy, and then nothing's worth anything at the end of the league. But hardcore people are always ripping and getting their characters re-geared, so they'll come back and buy some more leveling gear, leveling uniques, decent rares, low-level rares, etc. So like, it seems like it's easier to make a trickle of currency, but the higher-end currency is a little bit more difficult to make because, for one, exalts aren't really worth anything. They're like 30 chaos, which is weird. So I don't know how much a mirror is in hardcore. It's probably like 70x, which is a lot easier to obtain than, say, 70x in softcore league, because then it's like I think it's like 75 to 1 or something like that. So if you do chaos recipe in hardcore, it actually feels a lot more rewarding than if you're doing it in softcore. It's like a higher fraction of an exalt per recipe. It just feels better. I don't know what I just clicked past my mouse. I double clicked on accident. Damn it. That would have been good if this had another 70 flat on it. Spell damage, crits, ES. Other things, I've noticed that in streaming, when I stream League play, I don't get nearly as many viewers as if I stream standard, where I'm just able to craft or mess around or farm Uber Labs, etc. without any like struggle. I think I've kind of like pigeonholed myself into the reroll. Like the standard crafting / endgame content stream, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. It just kind of sucks to like stream League for 8 hours a day and have like 1/5 of my normal viewership. But I mean, hey, people like watching what they like watching, and I think it makes sense that like I'm not known as a League streamer. I've been streaming primarily primarily standard play for the past couple months, so my followership on Twitch is mostly related to that. Now that makes sense to me. Damn, if all of these roles were higher, every single one of these roles, if they were higher, this would be a really, really good shield. So I think I'm going to be mostly streaming standard content. Just because it's just more viewership for Twitch, and it makes it a lot easier for me to stream it because more people are in chat and being engaged and talking and asking questions, so I have like more things to talk about. Because I'm not like, I can't just sit here and talk to myself for 12 hours. I mean, I can try to, but it gets a little repetitive after a while, and if people are actually asking me interesting questions or etc., it's really cool. But yeah, I don't know, it's good. I'm having fun streaming. I have fun playing off stream as well, so that does happen occasionally. There's like this I've noticed that if I'm not streaming, if I'm online, I'm constantly being asked questions, which is not a bad thing. It's just like sometimes I just want to chill on my own, which makes it kind of hard to do sometimes, but like I'm not gonna cut people off of that just because I don't feel like talking as much that day or whatever. There's just like some responsibility that comes with putting yourself out in the open and like being available to people, and once you're available once, they kind of start to expect that you're always available, so there's some entitlement there, but that's okay. It's not like anyone's fault really, it's just I do have a need sometimes of taking some space to myself, so if I don't respond to you when I'm not streaming, don't take it personally. Just like wait for the next stream and ask me then, or you can always ask on Discord, or ask on if you're asking about a guide or whatever and there's a forum topic or a video for it, ask in the comments or in the forum topic and I'll answer it there. For like the past, I don't know, since I started YouTube, I've answered every single comment that's been posted on any of my videos, so if you comment and it's not like you being a massive fuck, I will answer it. If you're being a massive fuck, I'll probably ignore it or delete you from the channel, but like it's up to you. Just be chill and I'll be chill too. 435 with good res, that'll sell. It's not like holy shit, but that'll definitely sell. Non-legacy blade hurt. It's so sad to see. Okay, there's a 500. Triple T1? No, it's not triple T1, dude. Does this have an open prefix? It does. Well, I guess I'm gonna exalt this. I shouldn't do this, but like, why not? If I hit spell damage or hybrid on it, it's pretty good. Or I hit 5 life. That's good too. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da da. I guess probably we're getting a lot of questions about the guild. The guild was made by some of my moderators on Discord and in Twitch stream. Oh my god. That's triple T1 prefix, but it's fucking mana. It's 5 T1s. Damn. But like it's reserved for active members of the Discord server, so like if you want to use voice chat, active voice members of Discord. If you're on Discord and if you're hanging out with us every day and you know everybody, we know you, etc., then you'll probably get an invite into the guild, but if you don't use voice chat, there's very little chance of you getting into the guild, so. Nothing personal, I just want to kind of reserve slots because if we let everybody in, it'll get full in like 5 seconds, and it's meant to be like people who are the most involved in the community. 69% spell damage. That's a good meme. So, if you involve yourselves and like actually hang out with people and talk to them and play Discord games that aren't just this, then you'll probably get into the guild. But it's not mine, I'm not running the guild, I am not the guild leader. Jaco is. I am an officer, or a member actually, I'm not even an officer. So I can't even invite you if you ask me. You gotta be on Discord if you want to get invited. Nice. That will sell. 500 ES with nothing else really, but that's okay. Not having the best luck with these today. Oh, never mind, there's one. There's one. Woe call. 460 is not the best, but I mean, it'll sell probably. If I make back the cost I spend in this, that's fine. That's the goal, is just to make back the cost, because I get to enjoy wasting the currency. And then I also get to sell these things for a little bit of currency back, so it's not like I'm just wasting entirely. I do get it back eventually if I sell these things. Eventually being the keywords. It can take a long time to sell your crafts on standard if you're unlucky. Or if they're not like holy shit GG, nobody's interested in them, and if they're holy shit GG, they can't afford them, so it's just like this weird conundrum of like you craft things that are so good that nobody can afford them, or you craft things that are good but not good enough that somebody wants, or they're just slightly out of price range. You just gotta craft a lot of things. The more things you craft, the more things you have listed, the more things you'll sell. You can't expect to sell everything though. Some things just won't sell, and then I will either vol them or give them away to people on stream or whatever. That was almost triple T1 suffix. I don't want mana regen though, because I don't cast spells on my tanks most of the time. I'm looking for a couple things right now. Like, primarily I'm looking at the ES number, trying to find a high ES number, but I also check the rolls for hybrid rolls like that. That's looks like it's T2 hybrid. No, it's T1 hybrid. With it's like Seraphim's, it's 51-56 with stun recovery on it. Ah, close. And if you're crafting like this at this speed, you will make mistakes, you will roll past things, it's not a big deal, just keep clicking. Sometimes you fuck up and that's okay. These are actually fairly easy to craft with alterations as well, but I just feel like chaos spamming right now, so we're gonna do that instead of do it the cost-efficient way. This is the time-efficient way. The cost-efficient way is alteration regals. It's double T1 suffix, but it's got reduced attribute requirements, which I don't want. Reduced attribute requirements is generally useless. The only time anybody cares about it is when they're trying to get off colors on, say, like a Vol Regalia or something. Because the stat requirements right here, that's what determines the item's, like, propensity to roll certain colors of mods. Or sorry, colors of sockets. So like if you have a high dex requirement, it's going to always roll, or it's going to like prefer to roll greens. And in this case, because it's a blue and int, that's int based, right? So it'll prefer to roll blue sockets. When you're trying to get off colors, then getting reduced attribute requirements makes it a little bit easier to get your off colors. If say you need like a 4 or 5 off color chest or weapon, you can roll reduced attribute requirements on it and then get your colors, and then you can actually craft the item instead of coloring it after it's already been crafted. It's double T1 prefix, but I can't exalt it because spell damage. Oh well. %, above T1, so it's like a high percent plus hybrid, but it's got +2 chaos gems, which blocks the last prefix, so I can't exalt it. I guess there's another thing I talk about with crafting. I've been getting a lot of questions about if they should divine something. Like, people seem to think that divining an item changes the tiers of the rolls. Like if you had, say, the lowest tier of % ES, hybrid ES, and flat ES, if you divined it, that it could change those tiers to be T1s. That's not how that works. It just rerolls the range in the current tier. So like, if I were to divine this, the crit strike chance for spells is 100 to 109 in this tier, so the Divine Orb would change it between those two numbers. It would not change the tier. Divine Orbs can't change the tiers. But this has an open prefix for flat, and I hit spell damage, so it's dead. It's T1, T2, T2 res. It's nice res, but the prefixes are shit. Again, it's got a bricked prefix. I can't exalt this one. It's above T1%, but the socketed chaos gems ruins it. Hey, pupper. My pupper has awoken. This may signal the end of the video because she wants outside or something. We'll see. Nice spell damage. Mine had really good res. Come on, give me one GG shield before the end of this video, I believe. I would like either 600 ES or 500 ES plus spell damage. That would be insane. Or my triple T1 suffixes that I'm looking for would also be good. Alright, well, we might not have time for that. She really wants to go outside, so we'll do a couple more, maybe not. Alright, we're gonna go let her outside. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been about 30 minutes, so I guess that's a fine time to cut. That'll be Demi out. I hope you enjoyed.